Okay, so this video is the assignment schedule for your summer semester 2026. So at the top, we went through in the course schedule. So I think mostly, so the classes will run Monday to Monday. Um, Due dates will always be, so when you see a due date here in the due date column, the due time is always end of day. So that means you can submit anything up to 11:59 p.m. that day. And then that's all automated in Blackboard. So at 12:01 or 12:00, I guess, Blackboard will not allow you to submit it after that. So, but that gives you, when there's a due date, just so you know, it's always end of day. And most of these, in fact, I think all of them except the final date, because that ends on a Friday as set by the school. You'll have the weekend to complete those assignments. So those dates there also represent end of weekend. So Sunday up to 11:59 is will be the due date. So if you want to sort of set your calendars that way, if that helps you, you'll have that consistency up until the last week where we end on Friday. Okay, so in these, what we try to do is sort of the week to week stuff is in the non-bolded type, and then if there's an assignment sort of outside the week to week stuff, that'll be in bold here. So like in week one, go through the modules, post an introduction for yourself, and this one is not a do or submit, but start thinking about topic ideas for your virtual presentation, which is your primary assignment for the semester, for the course in the semester. Okay, so start thinking about ideas. And you're also welcome to message me on Blackboard. Hey, I was thinking about this or had this idea. I'm happy to correspond back and forth with all of you about ideas that you have, articles, suggestions, stuff like that. Happy to do it. Okay, so then in week two, you've got the mod. Just make sure you're keeping up with the modules. And then the week three will be your next big assignment. And that'll be your proposal, which is a short paper assignment. And you'll see the video instructions for all that in the folder with. You'll see it on the syllabus, and you'll see the video part in the syllabus walkthrough videos in the folder just below the syllabus. Okay. In fact, I can show you what give you visual, right? So you open up your syllabus folder here, right? Go up to the top, start button, a couple modules down, you see a syllabus. Click open to the syllabus, and click open to the syllabus walkthrough. Okay. So anyway, so that'll be then week 4 and 5 will be, right, you'll submit your proposal, and then what I try to do is then you have the second half of the semester, because I'm going to give you feedback about each of your proposals. So you'll get individualized feedback from me about your proposals over the course of week 4. That gives you the balance of the sort of second half of the semester to work on the presentation itself. Okay, so you'll have that feedback. So that's why it's there in week 3. Okay, and why it's important to try to keep up with these things. The more people can get things in on time, the more I can get you timely feedback, and then you're not. You've got plenty of time in here. Just keep up with the modules while you're working on your presentation, but that'll give you the back half of the 8-week semester to work on that. Okay, and then so week 7, your virtual presentation will be due. Again, keep to those due date times so that I can give you feedback. I want to give each of you individualized feedback about your virtual presentations in addition to a grade. To do that, I got to have everybody get them in on week 7. So I have week 8. While you're taking the exam, I'll be viewing and giving you feedback on your presentations. So by the time when you get to week 8, you'll just take your final exam. That'll auto grade. You'll have your grade from the other assignments. You'll know exactly where you stand right at the end of the semester. Okay, that is your assignment schedule, and hope that helps it make it clear for you. I do encourage folks to come back to this table. That's why I make these in table format. So you can go back to your syllabus, like, shoot, where am I? I'm not sure what's due. Come back to your syllabus here and come to these tables. That'll help you pinpoint exactly where you are, where you should be, where you need to be, and that'll help you. You know, the idea is help you keep it organized and simple for yourselves.